Shalom, giving all praise to our Heavenly Father. His name is Yahweh by Shemel Shah, by Shiva Crocodile, double honor to the apostles and the others that were well. Peace and many salutations to you, brothers as there's toiling in His truth. Wanted to come with a quick sit down. This about guarding your mouth. What you say could get you in some serious trouble, and what you don't say can keep you out of a lot of trouble. You know what I'm saying? Especially in the times that we're living in. Okay, now this is Sirach 21. There is a reproof that is not comely. Again, some man holdeth his tongue, and he is wise. You might see something, or you think you see something, but all the facts hasn't came out. And so you might be hasty, or you might see something, and you might need to let it manifest. Okay, so a high-ranking brother could take care of the matter, or in your everyday life, a supervisor or whatever, you know, when you're in a group setting. The beautiful thing about this walk of ours is you can use this in your everyday life. The jobs that I've been on in my work in the world, the ones that I was doing too much, trying to get that promotion, I end up, talking myself out of a blessing. But the jobs that just kept my head down and worked and did what I was supposed to do, those were the jobs in which I excelled in. You feel me? Okay, Proverbs 29:11. A fool uttereth all his mind, but a wise man keepeth it in till afterwards. Yeah, so you're foolish to utter your whole mind, man. I mean, what I'm saying, about anything, particular matters, your personal matters. You can't. You gotta watch the other. That's what I'm saying. So you gotta watch what you say around certain people and what you do, because a lot of people out here are playing for keeps. You know what I'm saying? Sorry about that. Had a little call, but yeah, going back to what I was saying, I believe I left off in Proverbs 29:11. So I was going to make the example that a lot of people will open you up, try to get you opinions about certain matters or certain scenarios to defraud you. This happened to me when I had a contract, you know. And really, I got caught out there speaking on somebody else's contract because, I had a box truck or whatever. And so, a guy used that to his advantage. And when he told the other guy that we was talking about his contract, so that causes friction, So you can't be a fool out here and utter your whole mind because, again, people out here are playing for keeps. There's a lot of people out here that will keep your words, okay, in this world, all right? So you gotta be very circumspect. James 3:1. I'm gonna read the whole thing, 1 through 10. It says, my brethren, be not many masters, knowing that we shall receive the greater condemnation. Yeah, so getting involved in a lot of stuff, you really don't want your hands on everything. Okay, but certain things that is higher than my pay grade, and so I stay out the way up. You know what I'm saying? I stay out the way up, and there's certain matters that you're gonna have certain regions that's gonna be taken care of. So you gotta sit back and watch and see what it do. You know what I'm saying? Okay, verse 2. For in many things we offend all. If any man offend not in word, the same is a perfect man, and able also to bride the whole body. Man, so when you don't offend with that word, with that mouth, dog, you're in good standing. My walk is my walk, but if I could do it all over again, I'd be a lot more quiet. Verse 3. Behold, we put bites in the horses' mouths, that they may obey us, and we turn about their whole body. Behold, also in the ships, which though they be so great, and are driven of fierce winds, yet are they turned about with a very small hymn, whithersoever the governor listeth. Even so, the tongue is a member, and boasts great things. So, like that small uh, steering wheel of a boat, turns that huge boat, you know, um, wherever it needs to go on the sea. Same thing with that tongue, man. You know, so which is a very profound statement. What it says, death and life is in the power of the tongue. So even rebuking yourself, you gotta be careful with how you rebuke yourself. You can't just be kicking yourself in the ass too much. You know what I'm saying? To where you stop believing. You know what I'm saying? Even in that aspect. So not just having restraint, but even building yourself up is so important. You gotta guard your mouth for what you say, even about yourself. You dig? Verse 5. Even so, the tongue is a little member, and boasts great things. Behold, how great a matter a little fire kindleth, and the tongue is a fire, a word of iniquity. So is the tongue among our members, that it defileth the whole body, and setteth on fire the course of nature, and is set on fire of hell. Every beast, for every kind of beast, and birds, and of serpents, and of things of the sea, is tamed, and have been tamed of mankind. But the tongue can no man tame. It is an unruly evil, full of deadly poison. And man, that tongue is something else. You know, it can get you in a lot of trouble. You know what I'm saying? Get you in a lot of headaches that you don't need. It can get you caught up with these females. Oh my goodness. We ain't even gonna talk about them. You know what I'm saying? It can get you in a world of trouble. I'm trying to tell you, man. Therefore blessed we the Most High, even the Father, and therewith curse we man, which are made after the similitude of God. Out of the same mouth proceedeth blessing and cursing. My brethren, these things ought not so to be. Yeah, so even in anger, dog, you gotta be careful what you say. And I've been guilty of that. Come on now. You know what I'm saying? Just keeping it trail. Mad at a brother. You feel me? You know, you gotta be careful with that. And that ain't cool. You know what I'm saying? Like I always say, Jake ain't responsible for your emotions, you know what I'm saying? You gotta keep that in check. So just wanna do a quick sit down. Shalom.